it started raining. Happy market day 2, guys. Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. I'm so happy you're here. My name is Emily. I'm a 24-year-old small business owner based out of Columbus, Ohio. You guessed it, this will be yet again another market vlog. I hope you guys are enjoying my market vlog content because that's literally all I've been creating lately, but I love taking you guys along with me for the weekend, and personally I love going back and just reflecting and looking at my past markets and how I've done. We have 2 markets again this weekend, so it's going to be yet again another crazy busy weekend. On Saturday we'll be back again with the Dublin Market. If you guys haven't watched my latest video, you guys should totally go watch it because I took you guys along with me for my first ever Dublin Market kickoff to the season, and it was awesome. The Dublin Market is from May to September and every single Saturday from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. I paid for the entire season, so I'll be there every single Saturday, and I have a 10 by 20 booth this year, which I am so stoked. I love 10 by 20 booths. I feel like I can't really go any smaller without really constricting myself, and now that I have a 10 by 20 in my lovely van, I feel like I could totally do a 10 by 30. But we're going on a little rant. So Saturday we'll be at the Dublin Market. I can't wait. And then on Sunday we will be back in Dublin at the Exchange Center with Not Your Mama's Craft Market. Sunday is actually Mother's Day too. I love the ladies with Not Your Mama's Craft Market. They were my first ever big market in the Columbus area, and I did their market in 2021 and I've been with them ever since. So we will be in Dublin Saturday and Sunday. I love the Dublin area and Parker really enjoys it too. It's just a very up and coming, trendy, foot traffic is high. It's just an awesome area for events. As you guys can see, I'm in my lovely van. It's all packed up, all ready to go. We actually just got back from the warehouse a little over 2 hours ago, and I packed a little bit less than what I usually do for a 10 by 20 tent just because right now it's like a 90% chance of rain. And that's one thing that sucks about doing outdoor events is it's 50-50. Literally, you're either gonna hit or miss when it comes to the weather. And I live in Ohio, which means it's Ohio weather, and you just never know how it's gonna go. Like last Sunday it was supposed to pour and we ended up getting sunburned. So my advice, if you are a vendor doing outdoor events and you think it's going to rain, pack whether it rains or not. So the only thing I'm not bringing with me is 1 rack less. So normally I bring 6 racks for a 10 by 20. For this event I'm bringing 5 racks, 2 bookshelves for my cups, and then instead of my table for giftables, I'm doing 2 bookshelves for giftables. So my layout's just going to be a little bit different. I had no idea that I had these, but I found canopy walls, so I only found 3 of them. So what I'm going to do is put the 2 side walls behind us and then 1 on the side. So we'll have the side walls, which will help so much. But like I said, we live in Ohio and it's always hit or miss. I'm really crossing my fingers hoping that it doesn't pour. Right now I have the van packed for a 10 by 20 tent. So after the event on Saturday, I need to go back to the warehouse and then pack for the event on Sunday, which is a 6 by 12 booth. So at that event, I'm only going to bring 2 of my big racks, 1 of my smaller racks, and then 2 of my bookshelves. So that event's going to be a lot less. Going into a little bit of my personal life, we actually just got back from the vet. So when we got home today, I noticed that Ivy was just acting a little weird. She was just bathing herself a lot more in her little lady area, and then she was straining when she was using the bathroom. So we just took her to the vet, and the vet was pretty much just like monitor her all weekend. So we have events this weekend, so we're gonna put a camera up in different parts of the house and just make sure that she's okay. And we're not really going to be away from the house for too long during the day. And if you guys know me, I absolutely love my girls and I just don't want them to be hurt or in pain or anything. But that's what's happening in my personal life. So I feel like this weekend I'm just going to be a little bit anxious and I just want her to feel better. So it is Friday around 8 o'clock. So I'm going to chillax for the rest of the night and then I'll catch you guys tomorrow morning on market day. Happy market day, guys. I'm so excited for today, but it says it's supposed to rain around 9 through 11 and the market's from 9 to 12. So I'm glad I brought my sidewalls with me today. So hopefully the rain holds out. You never know, we're in Ohio. Since it's supposed to rain today, I'm wearing comfy clothes. I have on my jeans and then my comfy crew neck. It's like 40 degrees outside. So I dressed in layers today. People still shop at this market even if it rains, so I'm still expecting a good turnout. I love this market so much. Just people always shop no matter what the weather conditions are. The time is around 6:30, so we're going to head over to Dublin and I'll catch you guys there and we can start setting up. My booth is all set up, ready to go, and it started raining. It's around 8:30 and the market doesn't start till 9, and it looks like the rain's gonna stop at around like 11, 10:30ish. But my booth looks crazy right now. I've never done a layout like this, but I found walls at the warehouse. I did not know I bought these. So we have walls up and it just looks really dark in here. But I'll give you guys a little booth tour. We have trash bags on my cups right now, and all my clothes are under so they stay dry. But let me show you guys what it looks like on a rainy outdoor market day. The time is around 9:06 and I had my first sale. You guys know that I love these jumpsuits. This is what I was wearing last week, and this is in the black color. And then I sold a B wristlet. So far there's a lot of people still showing up while it's raining, but so far so good. It looks like the rain's gonna end around like 10:30ish and the market ends at noon. It's 9:30 and I sold one of these beautiful dresses and then another one of the black jumpsuits. We're off to a good start. It looks like the rain's gonna end around 10 and it's already lightened up a little bit. But now that I'm looking at my booth, I really like the flow of it. So I kind of want to keep this. Originally, I didn't like the layout of my booth. I've never set it up like this before, but I like it. Just the layout's a lot better. But so far so good. We still have like 2 hours to go and hopefully the rain clears up. Check-in. Literally as soon as the sun came out, people came. So we have been going for the full hour non-stop. This market's been really good. The first 2 hours it was raining like crazy and obviously people didn't want to shop in the rain, but it's been really good turnout and we sold a lot of things today. Crew necks, dresses, cups. It's been really successful. So we're going to tear down now and we have to head to the warehouse. We're tearing everything down. We have the cups down and then Parker went to go get the van. But as we're like taking everything down, I've sold a lot, like crazy, like in 2 hours, because people really started coming out in 2 hours. I sold a lot of cups, apparel, and boutique stuff. So this weekend's been a good start. It was a little rocky in the morning, but that's just how events are. You always hope for the best. So we're going to tear down and head to the warehouse. I'm not sure where I last left off with you guys, but we ended up driving back to the warehouse and then I unloaded the van and reloaded it for a 6x12 booth for tomorrow. As you guys can see, I have a lot less, but it still looks like a lot, and probably to you guys, but it's a lot less for me. We're at the gas station right now. Parker's gonna grab some Celsius energy drinks for tomorrow. I'm not an energy drink person, I'm a water person. And then we're gonna head home. I'm gonna make dinner, we're gonna eat, and then I'm gonna go to sleep because I'm completely exhausted. I'll catch you guys tomorrow on Sunday market day. Happy market day too, guys. I woke up, I'm so excited for the day. I literally went to bed at 9 p.m. last night because I was completely exhausted. Today I'm wearing my green dress. I have worn my green dress in 2 of my other YouTube videos. I swear I have more clothes, but this one is so cute. And this market's more of like a fun, groovy, funky vibe, and I thought it would fit perfect. So I'm wearing this super comfortable dress today, but I have a crew neck on over like the top of the dress because it's freezing outside. It's like 45 degrees, but this market is inside, and of course today's sunny. Yesterday was rainy, but nonetheless, I'm very excited for today. The drive's about 30 minutes. We're actually going to the same exact place, just a little more further down the road. So the drive's about 30 minutes, and I'll catch you guys when we get to the market and we can start setting up. My booth is all set up, all ready to go, and we have an hour until the market starts. Parker and I are like down to my setup. It's super fast now, so I have an hour until the market starts, but I wanted to give you guys a booth tour. So this is a 6x12 booth. I'm not really used to this size, but I still brought a lot with me, so let me show you. Around 11 and I just had my first sale for this one. This is the Good Coffee, Good Mood, Good Day crew neck, and we're off to a really good start. I've sold 3 crew necks and then 2 dresses, so I will check in with you guys later, but so far so good. Around 12:30 and I made more sales, a lot of t-shirts, cups, and dresses. So this Columbus one has been a hot item today, and then my weekend is fully booked per usual. We're doing really good today so far, and I'll catch you guys in a little bit, give you another little update. The market ended, I'm not sure where I last left off with you guys, but we're currently packing up the van right now. I'm so sorry I didn't get footage during the market. It was honestly a little slower than what I'm used to, but I honestly completely forgot to record, which sucks because I know you guys love that content. But we're packing up and then we're gonna go get some tacos and some pho, so I'm really excited. We always pack this van so good, but look what the van looks like all packed up. Parker's just going to get one more rack, but let me show you guys. So perfect. We have it like perfectly in here. Love. Happy Monday, guys. We just got back from the warehouse, and typically on Mondays I go through the van, I see what inventory I need to make, what I need to order for the week, and then just prep for my next markets. If this is your first time watching my market vlogs, I typically share with you guys my market stats towards the end of my video, which we will be getting into now. Since these were separate events, I'll be sharing my Saturday stats, my Sunday stats, and then we'll total the two together. To start off with Saturday, we were with the Dublin Market. It was from 9 to 12, and unfortunately the rain got us. As you guys can see in the video, it started raining around 8:30, and we were all set up by 8:30, and I had the walls up and everything, so thankfully we were dry. And then it pretty much rained up until around 10 o'clock. And then as soon as the sun came out, it was like non-stop. So as I was like checking customers out, we started getting a really big line. I'm not even kidding. As soon as the sun came out, so Parker took the walls down, and then we pushed all my inventory back. There's like a little sidewalk behind us. So he pushed all the inventory back, and then it was just go time for like the next 2 hours. I have a little time lapse in the video, and I love doing time lapse at markets just to show you guys how busy it gets. So Saturday was what I expected because people come out to this event whether it's rain or shine. That's why I love this market so much. The Dublin community is just so awesome. And I know I said this earlier in the video, but my advice, if you're a small business owner doing markets, even if it says it's going to rain, plan for if it's going to be the most beautiful day you've ever seen. Because if I would have not planned for a busy day, I would have been so upset if I didn't bring enough inventory with me. So I'm really glad that I ended up doing so. Let's jump into my Saturday stats. So my average order value was $44.75, and this is the sweet spot. On my website and markets, it typically hits around $40 to $50, so we're right in that range, which is perfect. Now I want to get into my total number of orders and sales for Saturday. So when I say orders, that means how many transactions I had, and then when I say sales, that means how many products I sold. So on Saturday, I had 88 orders, which means I had 88 transactions. And then for sales, I had 185 sales, so I sold 185 products. And this market is only a 3-hour market, but I feel like for this weekend, we were pretty much going for like 2 hours because the sun came out and everything. So 185 sales for 2 hours is really awesome. I'm really happy with how I did on Saturday. I wasn't expecting it to be that busy, so I'm really happy with how I did for the day. Now I always share my top 5 best sellers with you guys. I think it is so fun showing you guys what sells different at other markets. So I'm going to be putting a little picture up here so you guys know what I'm referring to. Number 5 was the Drink Coffee Read Books crop t-shirt, and I sold a total of 5 of these. These have been hitting the top 5 best sellers for my past few markets now, and it is such a cute design. It's actually one of the first designs I ever like tested out with embroidery, so it holds a special little place in my heart. Number 4 was the 16-ounce Beach Daisy Cup, and the Daisy Cups always do really good for me. I ended up selling 5 of them, and I only brought 6. So Beach Daisy Cups do good for me year round. It's such a fun little springy, happy design, so I'm glad they landed top 5. Number 3, can you guys guess what this one is? It always hits top 5. It was Blind Date with the Book. I ended up selling 11 of these, and I bring 2 baskets with me, so I can fit about 11 to 12 in each basket, so I sold half of what I brought. I really enjoy selling Blind Date with the Book because it might not be something you would normally pick up and read, and I also love interacting with shoppers and getting their book recommendations, so this one always hits top 5 for me. Number 2, this one always hits top 5. It's one of my favorite designs of all time. My weekend is fully booked crew neck. I sold 13 of these, and I think this one did really good too because as you guys could see in my very short kind of like recap of what my booth looked like, these were front and centered, so whenever someone like walked by my booth, this was the first thing they saw. And I noticed this with the markets I've been doing recently. I love that little rack thing I have. It's like a 2-tier rack. So I put dresses on one side and then crew necks on the other side, and whatever I'm like showcasing, I always sell a lot of that. So I try to put my weekend is fully booked or my Columbus crew necks front and centered. I might change it up for next week, but we'll see. I'm glad this one hit top 5. It's one of my favorites. Number 1 top bestseller for Saturday was my pink squiggly straws. I ended up selling 15 of these. It always makes me laugh when my straws hit the top 5 bestsellers. I understand why. It's something fun to have, you know, straws. They do make your drinks taste better, and these are only $3, so it's a really low price point for customers, and it's just something fun to purchase and have in your home. Overall, I'm really happy with how I did on Saturday. I didn't have too high of expectations, but I'm happy with how I did for the day. I'm super excited to be back next week at the Dublin Market. We will be there every Saturday up until September, and I'm just so stoked to be back next weekend. Getting into my Sunday stats, we were popped up at the Exchange Center in Dublin with Not Your Mama's Craft Market. This market was from 11 to 4 p.m. And I noticed with this market, the foot traffic was a lot lower than it usually is, and I think there's a lot of factors that contributed to that. So for instance, the weather was really beautiful outside and it was Mother's Day, and we were talking about weather earlier, and when you're doing an indoor show and the weather's really nice outside, people want to be outside, so that might have contributed to the low foot traffic. And it was Mother's Day too, and I know a lot of people were celebrating. Mamas were having a chillax day, so that also could have contributed to the low foot traffic. But please don't think that I'm complaining about the day. I had a lot of fun on Sunday, and unfortunately, I didn't hit my sales goal, but I had a lot of fun talking to customers as well as talking to other small business owners. So let's jump into my Sunday stats. On Sunday, my average order value was $42.16. So we hit that sweet spot between 40 and 50, so that's always on a good note when we do. On Sunday, the total amount of orders I had was 62, so that means I had 62 transactions for the day. As for sales, I had a total number of 124 sales, so I sold 124 products for the day. Now let's get into my top 5 best sellers for this market. At number 5, this one has never hit my top 5 before. It was the boho bee wristlet. I sold 4 of these and I only brought 4 with me. Wristlets hold a very special place in my heart on the shop because my mom makes them, so we pick out all of the patterns together. She hand makes them, so they're just very special to my shop. I have around, I want to say like 15 different patterns, and I do like butterflies, bees, strawberries, fruits, just like fun groovy things. So I do sell a lot of wristlets, but I just have a lot of different styles of them. But I've noticed a lot of my markets that I've done this year, I've been selling a lot of wristlets. I probably sell around 10 at every event we do, which is really awesome. So wristlets forever hold a special place in my heart, and I love selling them. Number 4, this one also has never hit the top 5 before. It is the 16-ounce pink bow cup. I only brought 4 with me and I sold all 4 of them, and these sold out. I love this design so much. It released in my Valentine's Day collection and I just think it's so cute. I'm definitely keeping it year round. Number 3 was my weekend is fully booked crew neck. I sold 9 of these. Number 2 was my weekend is fully booked t-shirt. I sold 11 of these. So I love offering the different option between the two. I have the crew neck and the gray, and then the t-shirt is in this beautiful bay color. I didn't really want to do like a neutral. I wanted to do something like more fun, so I think that green is a perfect color. And of course, these always make the top 5, so I'm happy they're in the shop. I love wearing them. I have the t-shirt and the crew neck version that I wear myself. I love this design so much. Number 1, can you guys guess what it is? Blind date with the book. So I only brought around 15 with me and I sold 13. So I only had 2 left, almost sold out of them. I really enjoy selling Blind Date with the Book. Like I said, it might not be something you would normally read, so I just enjoy selling these and talking books with my shoppers. Overall, I was happy with how I did on Sunday. It wasn't like an out of the ballpark crazy market, but it was still a good market for me. And I wanted to tell you guys this because it absolutely made my entire day. This amazing woman came up to me, and unfortunately I didn't get her name. I'm pretty sure she was in a rush. But she like freaked out as soon as she saw me, and she was like, oh my gosh, I've been following you for so long now. Like, it's so good to see you in person. You got the warehouse, you got the van. So if you are her, I appreciate you so much. Like, your kind words truly made my day, and I will forever remember that moment. I love when people come up to me and they're like, oh, I follow you, or like, I follow you online. I've been following you for a while, and I just love when people come up and say that to me. I also had a few people come up to me saying that they follow me on YouTube and they've just been following along now for a while on my Instagram, and I just think it's the coolest thing ever. I also met a lot of small business owners that I'm friends with online that I've never met in person before, so it was really cool to finally meet them in person. Now that I shared the 2 separate markets with you guys, I wanted to total them together. So my average order value for the entire weekend was $43.68. So we hit that sweet spot between $40 and $50. And my total number of orders for the weekend was 150 orders. So that means 150 transactions. My total number of sales for the weekend was 309 sales. So I sold 309 products. In conclusion, for the entire weekend, I had a lot of fun. I love doing pop-ups so much. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I almost didn't finish this video on Saturday. I was like, oh my gosh, this is going to be a terrible video because it's raining. I have barely taken any footage for you guys, but then I was like, whatever, we'll continue doing it. And then on Sunday, I was starting to get a little bummed because the foot traffic was a little low. And then I completely forgot to record a time lapse during the event. So I was like, oh my gosh, this is not going to be a very good video for you guys. But I finished making the video. Here we are filming the outro, and the whole reason that I made this YouTube channel was to get more in depth with you guys. And having a business is not all rainbows and sunshine as much as I wish it was. There's a lot of ups and downs, especially with doing markets. There's so many factors, and whenever I don't hit my sales goal for the day, I get really hard on myself. You guys know I'm an overthinker. So many things go through my mind, like what could I have done better? Was my booth layout bad? Or my product's not like in the right space? Or my product's not good? So in my mind, it just goes to all these negative places. But like I said, being a small business owner, there are just so many ups and downs and things that I can't control. But what I can control is just staying positive, staying consistent, and then focusing on my markets for next weekend. I'm really glad that I decided to continue to record this and finish it out, because watching it back as I'm editing over here, I actually really enjoy like how hectic it is on Saturday. Just like me being in the pouring rain and then, you know, finding out that, oh my gosh, I love how my booth is laid out now. So I definitely want to try that next weekend. My new booth layout that I tried on Saturday. Next weekend, I am so darn excited. I'm 100% taking you guys along with me for the weekend. This weekend, we have another double market and I'm so darn excited for it. Saturday, we'll be with the Dublin Market again. And then on Sunday, we'll be back with German Village Makers Market. And guys, I love that market so much. I posted a video a little bit ago, probably a month ago, because they spaced them out by the month, and it was my highest sales market. So I'm bringing a lot of inventory with me for this weekend, and the weather is finally going to be beautiful on Saturday and Sunday. So I am 100% taking you guys along with me for this weekend because I know this weekend's going to be crazy. I've been prepping nonstop for this weekend. And I also have a few new products I'm bringing with me. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. I know it was a little hectic at times, but that's just what comes with being a small business owner. If you guys enjoyed watching this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. And if you like this content, make sure to subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye!